Many students feel lost in a sea of textbooks and lectures, feeling like they're drowning in information that doesn't seem to matter. They struggle to connect what they learn in class to their lives outside school, making it hard to see the point of all their hard work. This disconnect creates a relevance gap, leaving students feeling uninspired and questioning the purpose of their education. They often wonder, why am I learning this?
When students don't see the value in their studies, they're less likely to engage with the material. This lack of interest can be seen in their body language and participation. This lack of engagement can lead to a downward spiral, where students become more and more disconnected from their education. Students may start to fall behind, feel inadequate, and eventually disengage entirely. This can have long-term effects on their academic and personal lives.
It's crucial to bridge this relevance gap and make learning meaningful again. We need to show students how their education equips them with valuable skills and knowledge for the real world, making their efforts worthwhile. We need to help them understand that school is not just about memorizing facts and figures. It's about much more than that. It's about developing critical thinking, problem solving, and communication skills that will serve them throughout their lives, preparing them for future challenges and opportunities.
Our current education system often relies on a standardized approach to learning. This one-size-fits-all model fails to recognize the unique talents, interests, and learning styles of individual students. Each student is unique, with their own strengths, weaknesses, and passions.
Standardized tests and curricula often prioritize rote memorization over deeper understanding. This can be particularly challenging for students who learn best through hands-on experiences, creative exploration, or personalized instruction.
When students are forced into a rigid system that doesn't cater to their individual needs, they may feel frustrated, discouraged, and ultimately disengaged from learning. We must move away from this standardized model and embrace a more personalized approach that celebrates the diversity of learners in our classrooms.
The pressure to perform in school can be overwhelming for many students. From standardized tests to college admissions, the expectations placed on them can be immense. The stakes can feel incredibly high, and the fear of not meeting these expectations can be paralyzing. This constant pressure to succeed can create anxiety, stress, and a fear of failure, leading students to disengage from learning altogether. The joy of discovering new things is often overshadowed by the dread of falling short.
Instead of fostering a love of learning, this high-pressure environment can transform school into a source of stress and anxiety. The classroom, which should be a place of growth and curiosity, becomes a battleground of nerves and tension. Many students begin to associate learning with pressure and judgment, diminishing their natural curiosity and love for exploration. This negative association can have long-lasting effects on their educational journey and personal development.
We must shift our focus from solely emphasizing performance and grades to cultivating a love of learning. Encouraging students to explore subjects they are passionate about can reignite their interest in education. This requires creating supportive learning environments where students feel safe to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from their experiences without the fear of failure. By doing so, we can help them develop resilience and a lifelong love for learning.
School is not just about academics, it's also a social environment. Students navigate complex relationships with peers, teachers, and administrators. This social landscape can be challenging, with peer pressure, bullying, and social exclusion impacting students' well-being and engagement in school.
When students feel unsafe, unsupported, or ostracized, it can be difficult for them to focus on their studies and thrive academically. A negative social environment can create significant stress and anxiety, leading to disengagement, absenteeism, and even mental health concerns.
Creating a positive and supportive school climate is essential for students to feel safe, respected, and valued. This includes addressing issues like bullying and social isolation head-on and fostering a culture of empathy, kindness, and inclusivity within the school community.
Section 5. Personalized learning tailoring education for individual growth. One solution to re-engage students is to embrace personalized learning, which focuses on the unique needs and strengths of each individual.
This approach recognizes that students learn at different paces and in different ways, ensuring that each student can thrive in their own learning environment. Personalized learning tailors the educational experience to the individual needs of each student, making education more relevant and effective.
This might involve allowing students to learn at their own pace, giving them the time they need to fully understand the material. Providing them with choices in how they demonstrate their learning, whether through projects, presentations, or other creative formats, or offering a wider range of subjects and learning experiences to cater to their diverse interests and talents.
By tailoring education to meet the individual needs of each student, we can foster a more inclusive and supportive learning environment. We can create a more engaging and effective learning experience for everyone, encouraging collaboration and active participation.
Technology can play a significant role in facilitating personalized learning, making it easier to customize education for each student. By providing students with access to a wealth of resources and learning tools tailored to their specific needs and interests, technology can enhance the learning experience and make it more dynamic and interactive. Section 6. Cultivating curiosity, making learning relevant and engaging. Another crucial element in reigniting students' passion for learning is to make education more relevant and engaging. Students are naturally curious. They crave knowledge and understanding, but traditional teaching methods often stifle this innate curiosity by presenting information in a dry and disconnected manner. We need to tap into their natural curiosity by connecting what they learn in the classroom to the real world and their own lives. Project-based learning, real-world problem-solving, and hands-on experiences can make learning more meaningful and engaging for students. Instead of simply memorizing facts, students should be encouraged to ask questions, explore their interests, and apply their knowledge to real-world situations. Section 7. Nurturing creativity, fostering imagination, and innovation. Creativity is not a talent reserved for a select few. It's a skill that can be nurtured and developed in all students. Unfortunately, traditional education systems often prioritize rote learning and standardized testing over creativity and innovation. We need to create learning environments that encourage students to think outside the box, experiment, and take creative risks. Incorporating arts education, design thinking, and open-ended problem-solving activities into the curriculum can help foster students' creativity and imagination. By providing students with the freedom and encouragement to explore their creative potential, we can help them develop innovative solutions, think critically, and adapt to the ever-changing demands of the 21st century. Section 8. Building supportive communities, creating a positive school climate. A positive school climate is essential for fostering student engagement and well-being. Students thrive in environments where they feel safe, respected, and valued. This means creating a culture of inclusivity and belonging where all students feel supported and connected to their peers and teachers. Schools should be places where students feel comfortable taking risks, asking for help, and celebrating their successes. This requires a collaborative effort from administrators, teachers, parents, and students to create a positive and nurturing school environment. Implementing anti-bullying programs, promoting social-emotional learning, and fostering positive relationships between students and teachers are just a few ways to create a more supportive and inclusive school climate. Section 9. Empowering educators, giving teachers the tools to inspire. Teachers are the backbone of our education system. They play a critical role in shaping young minds and inspiring a lifelong love of learning. But teachers need the support and resources to do this effectively. We need to empower teachers by providing them with more autonomy and flexibility in the classroom. This includes giving them the freedom to tailor their teaching methods to the individual needs of their students, as well as providing them with ongoing professional development opportunities. Teachers also need access to the latest educational technologies and resources, as well as the support of administrators and parents. By investing in our teachers, we are investing in the future of our children. Section 10, a call to action reimagining education for the 21st century. It's time to reimagine education for the 21st century. We need to move away from a one-size-fits-all model and embrace personalized learning, cultivate curiosity and creativity, and build supportive school communities. This requires a collective effort from educators, policymakers, parents, and students. We must advocate for policies that support innovative teaching practices, provide equitable access to quality education for all students, and prioritize the social and emotional well-being of our children. It's time to create an education system that empowers students to become lifelong learners, critical thinkers,